A Chicopee man pleaded guilty today in federal court to creating and distributing child sexual abuse material. Michael Joffroy, 36, pleaded guilty to 3 counts of sexual exploitation of a child, 3 counts of distribution of child porn, and 1 count of possession of child porn. Back in December 2020, he used a minor to create 2 videos and 2 images. And following his arrest, police found more than 100 videos and images of child abuse material on his cell phone.